It's yummy update time, baby dolls, and over this weekend we've seen quite a number of KOLs come out and have started to call the crypto top. We've seen Ansoy, we've seen Miles Deutscher. I've shown you this picture. Even Uncle Bobby has scared us a bit. So this is the picture, right? So Ansoy has said, my gut says we've topped. And then I've got to remind you as well, when Ansoy last called for a top, he's called this a, because friends, remember, I don't care about people's, oh, I said it went down and then it did go down. I didn't care about that stuff. I'm showing you this, the crowd all together collectively. Everybody is really schizo. I believe it's still growing on skepticism, growing on pessimism. That's something I've identified right now. And we all know this, right? Bull markets, they're born on the depression. They grow on the skepticism and they die on euphoria. We are not euphoric. And a lot of people say, oh, we're never going to get euphoric. Okay. All right, that's just your opinion, man. So here is when Ansoy at the end of Feb, so pretty much said, he said that, okay, you know, Ethereum is never going above $4,000 again, goes down, and then that happens. It's kind of funny, friends. Like, I just want to show you, this is what it's going to look like, okay? I'm just going to show you this, okay? Because at one point in time, it will be, you know, maybe next year, and maybe Ethereum has hit like 10K. We're up here. And then look at this, So basically, you will see this guy said, you know what? It's never going up ever again. Ever again. Okay, see that? See that little square down there? That's what they'll be saying. It's never going up ever again. And that's what it's going to look like, man. Imagine that really does happen. So you're going to look back. It's going to go like this. Up 7,200, come back. Everyone thinks it's over. Believe a cycle. Maybe it looks like that. And then look at that, man. Just look at that tiny little area. This little area. That's what it's going to look like. Oh, I said it was never going to go up again. And then it went down. I actually got it right. And then that move happened. Look, it's a perfect example, once again, of depends what type of person you are. Do you look at the forest or do you look at the leaves? Yeah. Do you study the leaves too much? Most people study the leaves too much. They want to know, oh, what's tomorrow's, what's tomorrow's forecast? Is it up or down, you know? I'm not like that, right? Because everyone's like that by default. Remember, your brain, friends, this is true, right? You can't tune to every time frame. You can't. Yeah? Your brain is basically like a battery. Yeah? You can't spend it everywhere. You can't do that, right? It's kind of like, okay, you're building a skateboard, you know? Do you want it to go really, really fast? Or do you want to be safe? Or do you want the skateboard to fly? Or do you want the skateboard to be able to go not marine, but go submarine levels below the water, deep underground? You can't do it for everything. You can't make it suitable to go absolutely like pretty much everywhere. It's got to be able to, there's some trade-offs, right? It's the same thing when it comes to markets. That's why Warren Buffett is not, making PumpFun coins and rugging, Gainsy style every 15 seconds. Or Sahil style. You see what I mean? One, you got to you choose the battle that you want to fight. I want to play the long term. Why? The wealthiest people long term is the highest win rate. You can get on the most size. You get the biggest rewards. You can't actually get forced out. Right? And it's the most amount of edge. It's actually the easiest. It actually is the easiest in terms of winning. The problem is it's super, super hard because it's a battle with yourself every time. I also shared this with you as well. Miles Deutscher, right, saying, my gut says we've topped as well. So I think he's just following maybe Ansoy, Vinny. Both of them are experts in maggotry. Their soy consumption is inversely correlated to market accuracy. Bro, he's farming engagement just like you. Oh, man, these people just don't get it, bro. Just to let you know, friends, I cover my own Twitter because I put all the informational pieces together for my videos, yeah? I will take screenshots of stuff and I'll make a post with general comments so I can come back in our videos and go through it, right? So that makes it super easy. That's why if I go to my profile, whenever I cover all my info, that's why, friends, I've got like 450 tabs open. I just go through every single one. I grab all this amazing info for you. But sometimes when people come in, they don't understand what's going on. They think, oh, no, it must be farming engagement. But do you understand what farming engagement requires? I show you when these people do it. You got to do James Wynn, scamming, grifting, poking people everywhere. You got to be an absolute nut job and changing your opinion every 15 seconds. So, but I get it, man. I get it. When you drink soy yourself and you're hanging around there, they don't understand what the hell is going on. Interesting comment as well from PulseChain Win. Ansem has 0 alpha. Samsung sale. It's topped out already. You sure? OG XBTC holder, quantum developer. Well done, sir. Maybe. Look, I don't know. I found it interesting. I've covered it for you in Juicy News. Copen, bearish as hell. Ansoy, bearish as hell. Miles Deutscher, bearish as hell. And pretty much everyone, a lot of the big numbers of KOLs, everyone's bearish as hell. Skepticism, bearish as hell. No one believes in any altcoins still. You know, waiting for the Russell 2000. We're in that skits moment. To me, I'm remaining bullish. You can do what you want. You can click sell and leave. I don't give a crap. I want to give you some cracker news as well, friends. So crypto applications that pay out revenue to users is on the rise. So this is the DeFi Llama creator, DeFiLlama.com. Total revenue distributed to token holders each month across all protocols has been increasing massively since 2024, the dividend meta. So remember, friends, these are real fees. This is not the Ponzi inflation yield handout from like pretty much every token they hand out. Oh, I'm just going to hand out inflation. They all go to zero pretty much, as you get to see. So you have PumpFun, Hyperliquid. So PumpFun, friends, as well. So you have the people in what they call the trenches. There's minting of the fees every time they pay, and it has 150,000 daily users. Yeah, it's on the way down, losing a lot of people because no one's winning. But they still have that, and they've collected all the money, and they're trying to do a buy and burn, push back in. But my guess is what's going to happen is they inject, and then these things will get dumped on over time, because you end up finding out later on why Richard Hart will only spend the funds at the very, very end. It's because the earlier you spend, people just dump on you, right? Because they're just using you to take profit to buy other things, which you'll see. You have these other projects as well. M0, Jupiter, Aerodrome, Sky, that's MakerDAO. Sky's MakerDAO. You have EtherX. You have Aave as well. So I've written here, right? Crypto apps that have actual revenue are distributing value to token holders more. This is real user revenue, not Ponzi inflation yield handout, which sends a token down to zero. Uniswap might be next. And then you have this AI reply here. Yeah, that's a solid point. It's a total AI. I'm going to have to, man, this AI, friends. What they do is they just rewrite what you've written back to them. Uniswap making a move would be a huge move for this space. Okay, man, there's no point. There's literally a new AI thing creation every time. Bullish on AI. But yeah, that's what's been pretty much happening. As well, friends, you might say, Sommi, does that mean the token revenue? By the way, you might ask as well, why isn't BNB on there? Because BNB's is not public data. They do it with the exchange. I can only see what they're doing using the ratios. I can see through the timing what they're actually doing. There is no formula where they go, we definitely do this because that's securities laws stuff. And they've been around for a long time. They just do it if they want to, right? I guess the insiders in there, they know what they're doing. Yeah, it must be like one of the open kept secrets. But yeah, you might also wonder, Sommi, does that mean like the real revenue creation, that's the future? Yes and no. Yes, as in, of course it is. Yeah, making revenue and retail products and everything's great. That's what you think. Then what you end up finding out is in a bear market, everything drops 95% anyway. And the more useful your product is, the more competition you get because everything's open source. And what ends up happening is everyone with a network just takes your product. Like, for example, friends, PulseChain took PumpFun. Now we have PumpTires. There you go. Right? If you want to do degeneracy, trash act, well, you just stay on PumpTires. But then people will say, no, but the liquidity and the users are on Soylana. Yeah, but look what happened to Uniswap. Everybody just forked it. Everybody just forked Uniswap. You see what I mean? So this is what we're trying to figure out in crypto. How we get all this product market fit. I showed you this as well before. So this is an Uncle Bobby 4-year cycle thing. Somewhat pointless exercise here. Just some Saturday morning spitballing Bitcoin 4-year long-term possibilities. I am warm to the idea of a 26 to 30 cycle to be the true crypto blow-off cycle, second half Trump admin. A cycle that looks like no other, left translated and much faster for a top. Not a new concept for me, spoken about since 2018. And then the 2030 to 2034 cycle cannot make new all-time highs period of 8 years. Kills the halvening price and power law narratives. Wow. It kills all the halvening price and the power law narrative. Wow. So, friends, remember the power law, that is when, Wall Street guy, I'm Freddie Krueger. Hey, everybody, I'm a Wall Street guy. They're all talking about the high correlation to the Bitcoin power law. It's funny, man. There's always a new model, and they're like, guess what? We're going up and to the right forever. They all say the same. It's always a model. It's like, hey, I've got this statistical thing that says we're going up and to the right forever. We'll see. We'll see. By the way, as I mentioned before, this little bip up is 150K. Then it goes back down to 75. And then we have a 4-year cycle up. We'll see, man. We'll see, friends. Just like, this is just what happens. Like, you're skeptical in every cycle until the lightning rod moment. There's a lightning rod ignition. I'll call it the ignition candle, ignition news, which literally, instead of making everything go 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, you start doing 6 steps forward, 1 step back, 6 steps forward, 1 step back, and it starts just to do that. We just haven't had that period of time. And we're in that waiting period where a lot of people are wondering if it's ever going to happen. This is a 2025 chart of Bitcoin on top and 2017 fractal on the bottom. It's funny, friends, this is what blockchain backer is also using for his fractal in 2017. This was in September where we had this drop down. That's why people believe that maybe, let's include blockchain backer. This is not him, right? This is someone else. This is Dani, my friend Dani. So this thing just goes up and we might move up. Maybe we see that. Maybe Bitcoin does go up here. Maybe there's some sort of, Bitcoin altcoin season rotation thing out here. Yeah, once again, it's astrology for men. We're all guessing. Hopefully we crank. Another reason I'm really bullish, friends. So Tech Lead. Do you know Tech Lead, friends? Remember, I'll just go show you the pictures as well. So Tech Lead, man, he's got like millions of subscribers on YouTube. Tech Lead YouTube. He's a very like deadpan. He's a very like his style is like very deadpan, and he doesn't change the tone or the octaves of his voice. He just speaks like he talks like that, but he's very deadpan. But like he says like very spicy things in that. So that's his style, right? He's very he's kind of like a skeptical dude. You know what I mean? If you remember, friends, I think I got rugged on his coin. Remember we got rugged on his coin last cycle? What's it called? Million? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's what he actually did, the Zach XBT thing. So the coin went up. He never sold the token. He just withdrew the liquidity over time. Gosh, man. I've got a twinkle in my eye just thinking about how many people we've lost money. We've lost money to. We just get rugged everywhere. Just welcome to crypto. That's a game, but it's a game. It's a game. You know, you don't know what something good is until you go through all the junk. Then it has that click in your mind. It's a meme, cult, religion. You need people to be there no matter what. The tattoos, the community, the streamers, whatever it is that keeps everybody there. The fluffy microphone, right? That's the soul of it there. Without that, you just, everyone just moves around. So hopefully it all works out. We'll see. Now, why am I talking about Tech Lead? Tech Lead. Friends, Tech Lead is bearish on Ethereum and he's bullish on Soylana. Friends, look, I'm telling you right now, dude. Friends, I will not make any apologies for this. Everyone in crypto says this, and they know this. They say at the end of the cycle, right, when people are bullish on the dips, it's actually the end. Everyone's bullish, 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 and then you look back, you go, oh my gosh, I've been bullish this whole time. I've got to capitulate. And then we go sideways. You've been bullish this whole time, right? But there's skepticism on the way up. They go, oh, no, it could go up. We've topped. Oh, no, skepticism. Cycle's top. Ansoy's right. Woo! Oh, no. Top. But then you just hit this point of euphoria. And it's like, oh, my gosh, we're so bullish. And then like, buy the dip. You see that? Well, what SOL-eth chart is doing, do you remember, friends? Freddie Krueger and everyone rugging up here, Trump meme coin. Now this thing has come down here and everyone's like, buy the dip. Have you noticed? Crypto banter, Tech Lead, everyone's saying, buy the dip here. I hope it works out, man. It's just, are we watching this crash in real time? I don't know. Maybe you will get this. Maybe you will. I'm just, they all want this. I know they all want that. We'll see. They've only got one secret weapon left. The SOL ETF. If that doesn't make it pop up, if it just stops somewhere, you know what's coming next. Now, Tech Lead. I am worried about Ethereum. No one is building on it. No companies, no stable coins, no users. Ethereum has lost any narrative whatsoever. It's still there, but no one knows why. People just hope it goes up, but no one can explain why. Treasuries are below 1 MNAV. Some technologies are just dead end. Now, he's not actually joking, friends. He actually is a mid-curve coper. He has no idea what the hell he's talking about. Ethereum has 55% of the world's stablecoins. The other 25 to 30% are on Tron, so 80% are on EVM already. There you go. Soylana's only got like 6%. He's saying no one is building on it. I don't know. There's people that are serious. These people are serious. Okay, pretty much, let me tell you something, friends. He's long Soylana. So now he's like, oh, Ethereum's trash. Ethereum's trash. Why? Because you're long soy. That's it. Okay. Look at this first reply. Soylana will flip Ethereum by the end of Trump's term. Soylana is interesting. Its narrative is stronger than ETH, so it should match its market cap. Gasless, no token. It's funny. Man, and very friend, this. I'm telling you, man, the big number K whales, they attract the most people, but most people are wrong. There you go. Suck on a fat one. He's a mid-curver, and so are his reply guys, and they're ultra bearish on Ethereum, and they love soy. Good. Another reason for me to stay on the path. Shout out to Mr. Matt Smeed. I'm bullish on Ethereum because of the 4,000 IQ alien. Enough said. Look at those eyes. There you go. Oh my gosh, man. Oh man, the greatest trick the devil ever did was convincing you that Ethereum's Vitalik had no idea what the hell he was talking about. I mean, the guy who invented layer 1 smart contract platforms. Saying, oh, totally doesn't know what he's talking about, guys. Okay, keep playing in little PumpFun Casino. Get rugged by streamers, aka celebrities, and buy their shitty little celebrity tokens, right? More information for you, friends. This is funny. Ben Copen, Bitcoin Maxi, is getting into a fight with Litecoin. This is gold. So Ben Copen, he shared this chart going down. He shared the, I'll show you, it's the Litecoin BTC ratio. Okay. So just to show you, friends, so this is what he does, okay? Which is fair enough. This is what every Bitcoin Maxi does. When you talk about altcoins, what they do is they go, look, this is your future of your altcoin. You're all going down. See, Litecoin BTC ratio, right? It is down 97%. This is it, okay? So that's okay, man. It's okay to say things like that. Just think about this, okay? If you're subscribed to someone like that, the guy's getting $8 million a year in subscription money. So in the past 4 years, you've paid him $32 million. He bought a new condo. He bought penthouses. He takes his money out of crypto and buys stocks and gold and all this other stuff. Basically, yeah, you're getting dicked. You know what I mean? So when you're paying someone $32 million over a 4-year period, they're going to just keep putting stuff like this in your face. Do you know what I mean? Right? They're not going to be showing you the stuff that works or the stuff that's low or even go and do any of the research I do. They're just not. And look, they could be right. They could be right. But just have a look at, like, if I paid you $32 million, you're obviously going to do whatever the hell I want you to do. Do you know what I mean? It's just anybody's going to be like that. So it depends how you want to look at it, right? Now, at the end of the day, someone who's selling you these stuff, they're going to make money. But are you gonna win? Okay, and here's the thing: you could be happy with your little 2x or whatever on your BTC. That's fine. But you're talking a big game now, right? You got to know, guys. These people, friends, you guys were all selling the bottoms. You're all non-believer cheats out there. Okay, you're all gonna cry when XRP is like $6 because now it's up 20x. Okay, that's XRP, right? You're all gonna cry when Doge is $1. Right? Obviously not you, but all those people, they're all going to cry because they did not buy them at all because they were told they're never, ever, 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 ever going up for any situation at all. Even though the business cycle has been down a record number of time, it could snap back anytime. So he shares the Litecoin BTC ratio chart and then official Litecoin replies, your head reminds me of the Great Recession. And then Copen, your market cap reminds me of the Great Recession. So these people are... Oh, man, it's just funny going back and forth. And then you have, so the Euro genius, Mr. Golden Hat. This means we need to buy Litecoin. It is what it is. Sir, you are 100% true. Yes, I replied to him. I go, I'm thinking we might need to buy Litecoin to do, if it does a God pump in front of us. And even Mr. Silvertooth has it. That's the funniest part too. I got to show you this as well. There's a whale, friends. He lost $36 million trading, and now he's short Bitcoin. I guess he's following Ansoy and Copen and Miles Deutscher. Look at this. Whale 523 closed all his Ethereum long positions. He's lost $36 million. He has now flipped short on Bitcoin, 25x leverage. This guy is just bleeding forever. And I don't know who these people are, man. Where do you get this money from? How are you this horribly bad? Okay, and I said, let's liquidate this fluke shot pleb. It's down 35 million, man. People getting absolutely wild. John Maas, who's trading with 35 million? Wait till the bear. Or buy the no. Wait 4 years. Make 35 million plus. Yes, 100% true. Well, you know, if you're waiting for the bear, you could be waiting a very long time because everybody's waiting for the bear. You know what that means? It means you and I are going to confirm friendship. Press like and subscribe. Tell mum and dad you love them. I will catch you in the next one.